Hello guys, today we're back again with another chapter of Job in the Job series that we've been doing. We're on Job chapter 7 today. I'm excited to get into it. Just quickly, if you didn't know, the last video would have been Job chapter 6. I'll give you guys just a small quick rundown of what happened in chapter 6. So we had Job answering his friends, or specifically Eliphaz, because Eliphaz was talking in chapter 4 and 5. Saying how he wishes people could see the weight of his suffering by putting it in balances, essentially. He starts off the chapter like this. Then later on in chapter, or verse 9 even, he says, that he wants to be cut off from God, or he wants God to cut him off, should I say. And then he starts to talk about his friends, how he doesn't feel as if he's getting the comfort that someone that is going through the suffering and pain that he is going through should get, and he talks to them and says to them, show me where I'm going wrong, because he doesn't understand what's going on. He doesn't understand what he's done to deserve such things. And Job just showing frustration, essentially, in chapter 6. So, chapter 7 today, let's get into it. Is there not an appointed warfare and hard labor to man upon earth? And are not his days like the days of a hireling? As a servant earnestly longs for the shade and the evening shadows, as a hireling who looks for the reward of his work. So am I allotted months of futile and long nights of misery are appointed to me. When I lie down, I say, when shall I arise, and the night be gone? And I am full of tossing to and fro till the dawning of the day. My flesh is clothed with worms, clods of dust. My skin is broken and has become loathsome, and it closes up and breaks out afresh. So there in verse 5, talking about his flesh clothed with worms and clods of dust. I mean, he's just, giving you like a metaphor of how the pain is. He's, as we know, he's got a what do you call it? I don't want to call it a plague, but like he's got sores all over his body, like a really bad disease. He's in pain, and he's likening it to worms and clods of dust, and his skin's breaking out, and he's in pain. And so verse 6, my days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle, and are spent without hope. I'll remember that my life is but wind. So here in verse 6 and 7, he's saying that his life is short, essentially. And life is short. It does come and go quickly, like a gust of wind. We're not promised our next breath. So, we'll carry on from verse 7. I remember that my life is but wind. My eyes shall see good no more. The eye of him who sees me shall see me no more. While your eyes are upon me, I shall be gone. As the cloud is consumed and vanishes away, so he goes down to Sheol, shall come up no more. He shall return no more to his house, neither shall his place know him any more. Therefore I will not restrain my mouth. I will speak in the anguish of my spirit. I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. O Lord, I am the sea, or the sea monster, that you set a watch over me. When I say my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaint, then you scare me with dreams and terrify me through visions, so that I would choose strangling and death rather than these my bones. I loathe my life. I loathe my life and live forever. Let me alone, for my days are a breath. So again, here in the last few verses, Job is essentially saying that his life is so painful that he lies down. He was saying that he lies down, but he gets terrified with visions and dreams, so he doesn't find comfort in laying down. And he's essentially in a constant state of discomfort and pain. And again, he says, "Let me alone, for my days are a breath. What is man that you should magnify him and think him important, and that you should set your mind upon him, and that you should visit him every morning and try him every moment? How long will your plaguing, glancing, not looking away from me, nor you not let me alone till I swallow my spittle? If I have sinned, what have I done you, O you watcher and keeper of men? Why have you set me as a mark for you, so that I am a burden to myself? And why do you not pardon my transgression and take away my iniquity? For now shall I lie down in the dust, and even if you will seek me diligently, it will be too late, for I shall not be." So a bit of a short chapter, but essentially we can see that Job is venting again, and he likes to speak in metaphors and describe his pain to the people around him, his friends that are listening to him. And he talks about life being quite short, and at the end there we actually see Job questioning God, like, why do you not pardon my transgression and take away my iniquity? And essentially we get to find out the answers to this later in Job, quite a few chapters down the line. But it was just interesting to see how Job is now starting to question God. He still hasn't renounced God. He still hasn't sinned out of anger or frustration or anything like that. But he's getting frustrated, and he's not dealing with the pain very well. So actually in chapter 8 we start to hear from another one of his friends, Bildad the Shuhite, and we'll get an interesting take on what he has to say. But I enjoyed chapter 7. I hope you guys did too. Honestly, I didn't feel as if there was a lot that could be taken from chapter 7. It was again just Job venting. But maybe you can pick out some more stuff and leave it in the comments for me. Maybe I missed something. I'm not a Bible scholar. I am reading the Bible and learning with you guys. I just think, it would be great for people to see me learn, and we can learn together on this YouTube channel. So I'm quite enjoying just reading the Bible to the camera. I hope you guys are too. I hope that every video you bring your Bible yourself and that you look through it yourself. And yeah, listen to different pastors, preachers, and get insight as to what the word is saying, because the word can be quite difficult to navigate. But yeah, Job is an amazing book. I'm loving it so far. And I think it's a book that we can 110% apply to our lives. I mean, you can apply every book in the Bible to our lives, but in the sense that Job is going through immense suffering, and we all go through suffering to different degrees in our lives. And we get to see how an upright and righteous man deals with that. And we can start to question and look at our own lives in how we react to when things don't go the way we want them to go, or things go wrong, and where our heart posture is towards God. So it's great. I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are too. And I'll see you guys in the next video for Job chapter 8. God bless you.